So, I don't know. Are there any others who wish to speak? And I doesn't seem like it. About the room. There we go. Alright, this guy shakes his head, not wanting to say something, but shows a feeling he wishes to give the keeper. Let's see. Well, Thogan lowers his head away from the dais to stare at the floor. Cardwell wants to say something but doesn't know how, so stays put. Thogan, upon hearing the voice of Red Sky, raises his head to look at him. It wasn't supposed to actually be said. That was supposed to be a continuation of the emote. And Red didn't actually say in TeamSpeak that it was, so it seems Thogan misunderstood what was going on there. Maevar looks around the room, patiently waiting. I don't think anybody has anything more to say, so you may as well move on. Tyrannus nods. Is he really going to get up and speak again? Nope. Very well then. Jarthio scratches a finger in between his toes, picking out some moss and stuffing it into his pocket. Now that's kind of funny. It'd be even funnier if he actually ate the moss, but even still. There we go. Maevar has stepped down and approaches the coffin in the center of the room. Now, what is she going to do now? Oathkeeper Vincent. Oh, wait, no. Duh. That's just AFK notifications for GMs and admins. Supreme Keeper Maevar sighs and clasps a unique-looking sword that was placed on top. Captain Tyrannus stands up, still staying at the position of his seat. Tyrannus smiles. How magnificent. Grand Oathkeeper Layton, please step forward. So what is going on here? I don't know. Come on, Juno. Step forward. Get up. Come on. Grand Keeper Layton seems to withdraw from a daydream and stands as he straightens his coat. Now, one thing I should say is, even though Layton is blind, he is able to see after a fashion using the sapphire pendant he wears. It allows him to get around much better than if he were truly, truly blind. Red Sky stares intently at the ceremony. I don't know what's happening here. I honestly have no idea what they're going with this. Let's see. Maevar holds the sword across both of her hands and gently holds it in front of her. I think she's offering it to Juno. Tyrannus stares as if surprised. Let's see. Myvar says, I present to you Enor Megil, an heirloom of your family. I pass this on to you in honor of... Grandkeeper Layton taps his sapphire pendant, causing it to glow brightly. In honor of your uncle, that you may use this gift to further defend the lands of Valinor. Grandkeeper Layton seems to focus his eyes from beneath his blindfold. See, here we go. You're seeing how Layton is able to see. Hollow suddenly gets a chill and shivers slightly. Supreme Keeper Maevar holds the sword slightly before her and presents it to Layton. And so the noble lines of Arneran and Hayritale, what are Hayritale end with me, how proud they should be. I'm assuming that is Layton's mother was a Hayritale, or is Layton a Hayritale? I don't know. All I know is Layton is Saeldur's nephew. Grandkeeper Layton grips the sword by the hilt and sheathes it immediately in an ornate sheath at his hip. Let's see. Grandkeeper Layton grips the sword by the... Oh, I already said that. My thanks, says Layton, if I may. What do you have to say, Juno? Maevar nods and returns to her seat on the platform. Captain Tyrannus stares as if confused. Tyrannus apparently has no idea what's going on. I mean, I have no idea either, but I just accept it all. Who am I to question the actions of the Grand Council? After all, I'm just an Oathkeeper. Oops, let's flip that over. There we go. That way we can actually still see him properly. As he just blindly flips through the pages of the book on the pedestal. What do you have to say, Grandkeeper Layton? "1,307 years of service to Valinor. As the Supreme Keeper, yes. Let's see. And now... Now what? I think he's just probably trying to figure out what he wants to say. And that's why it's taking so long. That on top of actually typing it all out. Huh. Well, Tyrannus, I think, is not fully understanding yet of how a blind man seems to be able to move about very easily and know where everything is without really feeling around for it. I'm not entirely sure that we even deserve such service, says Layton. Oh, it really is raining out there. I just heard thunder. That's actually good punctuation to what he just said, ironically enough. Let's see. What next? What will you say next? See, this is the good thing about RP. I never know what's going to happen next. Well, Thogan Lockfist lowers his head in appreciation and prayer. $2,368 years as an Oathkeeper. Yes, because it's not. It wasn't directly after the shattering that the Oathkeepers formed. I believe it was 5 years. Somebody was just talking about how old Saeldur is. Actually, Saeldur was closer to 4,000. So, let's see. What is next? I don't actually know when Saeldur was supposed to have been born, but I know he was a comparable age to Maivar, who is over 4,000 years old. Uh, 4,017, I want to say. Ah, there we go. 3,837 years old. So now we know exactly how old he was. So not quite 4,000 years. Let's see, what's next? I know I'm not talking quite so much anymore, but that's mostly because I'm just waiting for stuff to respond to, stuff to talk about. And now he is dead. Dead as any other creature that has ever died within this realm. It's really a shame, you know, when you think about it. He was only the second Oathkeeper to ever hold the office of Supreme Keeper. Not even the Supreme Oathkeeper could defeat death. No one can. So, where are you going with this, Juno? Because I have no idea. Having a keen understanding of one's mortality is vital in this realm. Yeah, even the Oathkeepers, despite their immortality, even the Oathkeepers can die a permanent death. I mean, the Oathkeepers may not age anymore, or at the least age very slowly, but they can still permanently die. Even with the resurrection machine, there are just some things. There are just some wounds or ailments or other ways to die that people cannot be revived from.